negative index law. All right, let's look at the concept behind negative index law. For negative index law, let's say a variable a is being raised to a negative power. The mathematical expression becomes the inverse or reciprocal of that base to its positive power, right? So I'm saying that when it comes to negative power law or negative index law, the idea is that whenever a term or variable or a value is being raised to a negative power, the answer or the mathematical expression becomes an inverse or a reciprocal of that base to its positive index. That's all. So I'm saying that let's say I have a to power minus n, for instance, this becomes a negative index or power or degree. Now we said, what does this mean? I said that I will this to remove this minus, I'll take out an inverse, or you call it reciprocal of that base being raised to what? The power, but to what? A positive here. In this case, I'll have a positive here. I'll not return that the minus becomes what? Positive. So it becomes the idea behind the negative index law. So this minus becomes 1 over then a, then attach this m back. So I have this concept behind negative law of indices. Let's still explain this concept behind negative law to understand the concept very well. So let's say I have, for instance, I have 2 raised to the power minus 2, right? Of course, this will give, this minus becomes 1 over, right? The inverse over, this is 2, all to power is 2. This will give 1 over 2 raised to the power 2 will give 4. This becomes your answer, or perhaps perhaps the example that further explain the concept behind negative index law. So that becomes your fifth type of, or perhaps your fifth law that govern the concept of indices. So I have this. Let's look at the other, or perhaps several other laws that governs indices, and let's see what we get, please. All right, let's look at the sixth law called the fractional index law.